As I said, Tuba Christmas is a national event, and we do this through the Harvey Phillips Foundation. And putting this on takes, obviously some coordinated effort. So I'd like to introduce you to the two coordinators for this event. First, we have Eric Strohecker. Big hand for Eric. Eric is retired Air Force. He was Chief Master Sergeant in charge of the Band of Flight for about 7 or 8 years over at Wright-Patterson. And he also studied with Harvey Phillips. We were college buddies, went to school together. And as small worlds end up, he ended up in Dayton after many, many years. And I was glad to have him here, and glad to have him here. I'm glad to have him here as well. Also, I'd like to introduce Matt Frost, who's the Beaver Creek High School band director.
Woo-hoo!
We rehearsed over at Beaver Creek, and he was kind enough to use their connection with the Green to set this up for us. So we're very happy to be here at the Green. If you enjoy this, please let the Green know that you enjoyed it. And if you don't, please don't let the Green know that you didn't enjoy it. And hopefully we can come back again next year, though I can't promise the 70-degree weather. Next, we'd like to do O Little Town of Bethlehem. And next we'd like to do probably the most precious carol of all, Silent Night. And for this one, we always like to basically use it for remembrance, especially for our military men and women and families all over the world who protect us, as well as those who maybe can't be with us or are no longer with us. We always like to kind of dedicate that to them. So, Silent Night. This is probably one of the most popular carols ever, Jingle Bells. And we have a little surprise for you in the middle of this one. You'll recognize it, but I'm not going to give it away.
You want to sing it? You want to sing it, Alex? You know it? Sing it.
Not yet. Not yet. Thank you very much. We always have some prizes that we do within the group annually. It's just kind of become a tradition. And we'd like to thank, obviously, The Green for sponsoring us, and also our sponsorship from Howard Music. And so we have some different categories that we use, or that we have. So first we'll start with the youngest. And this year's winner is Shiloh Shivers, and she is 11 years old, is that right? Come on up here. Big hand for Shiloh. Here's your prize. She gets a $25 gift certificate from Howard Music. Just for being 11. Now the next category is always the most delicate, and that would be for the oldest participant. And our winner this year has actually won many times because he keeps getting a year older every year. And that's Mr. Ken Dianis. He also gets a $25 gift certificate to Howard to go with his many others. Sorry, Ken. All right, and then the last for these categories, the last one is the person who traveled the farthest, and we had a player come all the way from Westchester, down Lakota West Way, and that's Giovanni Di Lorenzo. So again, thank you to Howard Music for those. And we also have a decorating contest. We have one for the, I really haven't introduced the instruments, have I? I better do that before I do this category. You're probably wondering, you see all these instruments there and you hear Tuba Christmas, but you're going, those aren't all tubas. Well, we have actually, we consider them in the tuba family, but we have some different types of instruments. I'll start with what we would usually think of as the tuba. Well, actually we got kind of three. There's a lot of tuba instruments, and you'd be surprised. I'll start with probably what kind of would be the biggest is the sousaphones. Sousaphones kind of Shake your horns around. All right, put them on first. That would be good. Okay, they didn't know I was going to do that. Those are sousaphones. And you see those all the time at ball games. You know, I think Ohio State has like 300 or 400 of those in their band. And then we have what we call like the bass tubas. It's the concert tubas. Tubas that play concert tubas, hold those up. And that's what we use sort of in concert band. You used to sing those. All right, yeah, beautiful, aren't they? And then we have a couple of different smaller instruments that we think of as tenor tubas. We have the euphoniums. Everybody that knows they're playing a euphonium, hold it up. Those are euphoniums. And then we also have baritones, which are almost the same, but they're slightly smaller. So everybody that didn't hold up a euphonium, hold up a baritone. And those are the instruments in the tuba family that we use to make up this wonderful kind of low voice choir of the Tuba Christmas. So anyway, within those categories, you had to do that for you to actually know what our next prize was. We had a decorating contest for each of the two categories of the instruments, the baritone and euphonium, and the tuba and sousaphone. So our winner for the baritone, you've already met. Again, it's Shiloh Shiver. You see she put the cool snowman on the top of her thing, and yet she can play, and it stays on. She's really taking home the prizes today.
Yeah.
And for the best decorated tuba, we have Logan Stull. Yeah, pretty spiffy, huh? They get a $25 cash prize, sponsored by Santa Claus. All right, our next carol, it probably has lyrics, but I don't know them. So we're going to do this as an instrumental. This is Carol of the Bells. I'm sure there's Ding Dong in there somewhere, but we'll just do this as instrumental. If you know the words, feel free to sing them. And we'll do this like just with us. Our next carol is Angels We Have Heard on High. And that has a great Gloria in the middle of it, so especially ladies, we really want to hear that on the Gloria. You know what I'm talking about.
Can you do this for me? Breathe in. You've got a booger. Breathe in. Pretend that you're blowing, but you're blowing in. Alex, here. Play.
The next card we'd like to do is We Three Kings of Oriental.